Follow-up from a story you saw first online at WCPO.com/business with our digital team. Lucy May first gave us the information about 3CDC and some issues about a few buildings and new developments this week about
Yes, exactly. As we explained to people, this is all about demolition by neglect, where property owners let buildings just decay to the point where they're unsafe and then can get permission to tear them down. The Cincinnati Board of Housing Appeals had accused 3CDC of doing that with 3 structures in Over the Rhine. We first wrote about it at WCPO Digital, and after our story appeared, 3CDC said there was some misunderstanding, that really they wanted to preserve these buildings. Now, just this past week, they've gone back to the Board of Housing Appeals to ask the board to rehear these cases and reconsider some of the penalties that the board had placed on 3CDC. So the board said they would reconsider these cases. The 3CDC has 90 days to kind of get things in order, and then the board will rehear what they have to say.
That's encouraging, at least. We can still see a new future for those buildings.
Right, exactly.
And certainly locally, we know a lot has happened with this IRS situation.
Yes.
But the Tea Party may actually be getting new momentum now, you're saying.
Yes, it's really interesting. I mean, the coverage has really focused on the bad things this has meant for the Tea Party. Those groups were targeted by the IRS for extra scrutiny when they applied for tax-exempt status. That led to lots of delays and hassles and a lot of frustration for the folks working with those applications from these Tea Party groups. But the other side of that is that it's actually re-energized the movement. A lot of political pundits had kind of thought the Tea Party was losing a little bit of steam after the 2012 elections. Locally, the meetings weren't being as well attended, donations weren't as strong, but this IRS scandal has really re-energized those groups, and we have a story about that that'll be online soon.
And of course, just as the 2014 campaign season launches.
Exactly.
All right, Lucy May, thanks so much.
Thank you.
You can always see Lucy's work online right now at WCPO.com/business. We'll be back right after this.